What if I told you there are brand new homes in Winchester with lot sizes up to 20,000 square feet and you can actually park your RV on them? How about that? That is not something you hear about in new construction anymore at all. Most new builds pack homes so tight you can barely fit a patio set, let alone a boat, a trailer, or an RV. But this community is doing the exact opposite. If you've been looking for space, privacy, flexibility, but you still want something brand new, this might be one of the most interesting opportunities in Winchester right now. Can't wait to show it to you. Let's go. Hey guys, I'm Andrew Lewis, your local Temecula Valley Realtor, and this channel is dedicated to all things living in the Temecula Valley, from new construction tours to neighborhood spotlights to new things coming here to the Valley. I want you and your family to know exactly what it's like living here before you make the move. Let's get to it. All right, here in just a second, we are going to walk through some of the model homes here at this community. I can't wait to show them off to you. And before we get into it, if you see any of these and you're like, hey, I want some more information, or I want to go see one of those, feel free to reach out. People do it all the time here from our channel, so I would love to help you with that. You can call, you can text, you can send an email, or you can even schedule a one-on-one Zoom consultation by clicking a link in the description below that takes you directly to my calendar. Feel free to reach out. We'd love to help and talk to you. Let's go. First up, we've got single story here. Check this one out. This is the Lucitano. Look at that huge front porch. If you are looking for a single story with a huge front porch, this is it for you right here. Look at all that space there. Plenty of room for a couple seats, a bench, maybe even like a little swinging chair there. All right, let's get inside and check this one out. All right, so this one is 2,456 square feet, a 3-bed, 2-bath. And as we come in here, we've got a nice wide entryway. I'd say some of the homes here have been a little bit more narrow as far as entryway, but big wide open space here. A little bit harder to see on video, but trust me, this is the biggest you've got. So we will head here into the front area. Check this out. All right, so we've got this set up as kind of an office / reading area here right now. And we've also got a little storage here. Easily make this into another bedroom, but right now just storage and an open office with no door on it. Directly across here, we are going to head into the laundry room. We've got some cabinetry there. Could have a sink on that if you want, and potentially some upper cabinetry as well. And then what we've always got here with the Beazer stuff here lately is kind of your storage closet that's going to have your air filter as well as your heating unit. All right, and we are going to continue on. Here is your first guest bathroom. Single sink vanity, but plenty of space here. As well as your toilet and shower area. So this is a tub shower combo for you. They went really high with a shower curtain. Actually a cool little hack for you if you're not moving and just looking for some design inspiration. Put those curtains really high, it makes everything feel huge. And we've got our first official guest bedroom right here. A little more compact, honestly. We just got a full bed here with 2 nightstands on either side. And we've got a dresser here, as well as a sliding door closet. So not a big one. Probably not gonna be your kid's favorite or whoever gets put into this room. Let's check out the hallway here. Again, huge hallway space. Makes this place feel really nice and open. All right, so we've got our door leading into our garage there, as well as little linen storage here. And now we're gonna head into this bedroom here with its own ensuite bathroom. So check that out. You've got a standing shower, single sink vanity, ensuite bathroom, and then your own bedroom here. Bigger space than the last one. So great floor plan for, in-laws, somebody needs their own private space, maybe your teenager who needs a bathroom hidden from the rest of the world. We're gonna have some storage space here, kind of a coat closet. And we're gonna head into this large living space. Check it out. So family room here, huge sectional. as well as your dining and your kitchen. This is a really big space for you, so nice and open. If you like to entertain, this is a good one. Got a large walk-in pantry there. And head to our kitchen. Nice sized kitchen island. Sorry, the lights keep going in and out on us here. And we're going to check out the cabinetry here. We've got electric appliances. Keep in mind that most new construction is getting rid of gas, so you're sticking with electric here. You've got your farmhouse style sink here that's right here in the island, kind of keeping you in all the action as you're standing at the sink here. Can see into the living room and into the dining area. All right, and a nice little window looking out to the side, and then you've also got some windows here on either side of the dining area. Kind of keeps things nice and bright. And let's check this out. Backyard space here. Not one of the largest in the neighborhood, but gives you a good little idea of what you can do with some of these yard spaces. Here's your family room space. Again, I mentioned that this is a really large sectional that we've got right here, as well as a big old coffee table. And looks into that dining space. All right. Head into your primary suite. They threw down some vinyl plank flooring in here. That would certainly be an upgrade for you. But check this out. Good sized bed. Nice and light and bright. Tall ceilings inside of here. Windows on either side of the bed. And head into our primary bathroom here. So we've got linen closet, some towels and all that good stuff there. Got the toilet room there. Again, sorry, these are motion detected lights at the front of the house, so be off here for a little bit. Huge closet. Got space all around here. And here we get into the standing shower and tub. So a lot of times, even Beazer here has been getting rid of tubs in the primary, but you do have it here inside of this floor plan. So if you're a tub person, you're gonna wanna make sure that you find this floor plan here. Dual sinks, shaker style cabinets. All right, that's it for this one. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, next up, we've got the first two-story here. This is the Morgan. Check this one out here. We've got our front porch space here. They've got a nice little couch space there if you want somewhere to hang out. Keep an eye on the front yard. We'll head right on in here. I believe they're doing some work, so just a heads up, we may see somebody through here. Still getting all these ready to show. But this is a 4-bed, 3-bath, 2,853 square foot floor plan. So let's check it out. First up here, immediately here, we've got some linen storage, as well as bathroom here with the standing shower, single sink vanity. And so because of that, you would expect what we're going to find here, which is your first bedroom. Downstairs bedroom, you've got a full-size bed here with 2 nightstands, so that's great. And you've got plenty of room for dresser there. And as we spin around here, let's check out sliding door closet. All right, we'll head through here. And so we're gonna have our living space straight ahead, but before we stop there, we're gonna check out. We've got garage entry there, as well as kind of your Harry Potter room under stairs storage. Pantry, or some cabinetry there, sorry, not your pantry. And now we're gonna head in and check out this nice big living area. So family room there, as well as your dining and your kitchen. So we're going with the darker countertops in this guy with your white cabinets, mixing things up a bit. Nice big kitchen island, 4 stools here, some pendant lights. Check those guys out, as well as your appliances. So keeping in mind, we're going electric here, eliminating most of the natural gas in the area. Do have a nice walk-in pantry here, really nice and close to the kitchen. Goes all the way there. And your kitchen sink actually looks out into the side yard here. So I'll give you a little view while you're working on dishes and cleaning things up. Here's our dining area here. Keep in mind, most of these new constructions we're getting rid of the formal dining room. So you kind of get this all in one here. And looks into the big family room space here. But first, let's check out the backyard. Good size here. So we've got a nice little seating area out there. Decent little grass area. Got a concrete patio right here. And vinyl fence all the way around. All right, back to family room. Plenty of space, big oversized sectional here, as well as a really big coffee table. And right here, we've got another bedroom. How about that? So this is another little guest bedroom downstairs. It's got its own ensuite bathroom. So let's check that out. What's up, guys? Got our single sink vanity, sticking with the shaker style cabinets here. Your toilet and standing shower there. Here's the rest of the bedroom with your sliding door closet. So, I don't know, maybe that's not the greatest for your kids, right? You got the TV there, you're watching a movie, surround sound on, it's shaking their wall. Maybe not the best for kids, but good option for guests there. Again, I always try to keep it real with things. Let's head upstairs. So we're gonna head up these stairs here and check out the loft space that we've got up here first. As soon as we get to the top of the stairs, here we go. Nice big loft. So you've got TV space, big sectional there. So could close it off if you needed to for another bedroom, or just keep it as this. Make it into homeschool room, playroom, man cave, woman cave. Here's your laundry room here. Got your laundry and then cabinetry and countertop space on the other side. Nice little window here to get you some natural light inside of there. Next up, we've got our first guest bedroom upstairs, going with the pink poodle theme here. Decent sized room. And you've got your sliding closet there. Again, we are doing some construction here, so pardon the noise. All right. Upstairs guest bathroom here. Dual sinks. And you've even got like another little extra area right here, little addition there, using the space well. Some upgraded flooring here, as well as your tub shower combo. And the toilet area there. That's our comfort area. That's got your heater and your air filter things in there. That's where they're doing the work, so we'll leave that for now. All right, next guest bedroom here. Good size room. So we've got a full-size bed with a dresser on either side. We've got a desk here at the end and still plenty of space heading over this direction. So a little bit longer than it is wide on this one. Gives you some additional room. And then we're going to head into the primary. This one is nice and big. I think you're gonna like this one. I sure do. So a little bit more narrow than some of the rest, but again, longer, so it gives you room for the massive bed with nightstands on either side. You've got a sofa there, a coffee table, and then still some room to a dresser and potentially where you would put a TV if you were gonna have one inside of here. Kind of unique to this one, you've got your closet right here, little walk-in closet with a window, and you've got a secondary walk-in closet with a window. They are not attached, so keeps his and hers stuff separate. Check that out. Okay, we will check out the bathroom here. Headed into the bathroom, we actually have no tub here. So just your standing shower. Told you that's something you've always got to watch out for here with some of these new construction homes. And dual sink, shaker cabinets. Lots of room here. I'm sorry, I said dual sink, but you've actually got the single sink here, your secondary sink right over here. So leave in the comments, who do you think gets this one? Who gets this one? I know how it'd be in my house. All right, and then your toilet room there. And that rounds out the tour on this one. We've got one more to go. Let me know what you think about this floor plan. Last but not least, we've got another 2-story here. This is the Palomino floor plan. I will say here, you're lacking kind of your front porch space for a seating area if that's something you love, but this one is 3,226 square feet. You can sneak a little bench seat right in there, more of a place to like take off your shoes, less of a hangout space. But let's head on in. Specs on this one, 3,226 square feet, as I mentioned, 3-bed, 3-bathroom. Let's check it out. So I mentioned that it's a little bit more narrow in some of these entryways. This one would fit that bill. And we're gonna look right here. We've got some understair storage right off the bat. Could be like a little coat closet or something you create there. And let's check it out. So immediately here off to the left, you've got your first bathroom, guest bathroom here. Some gray shaker style cabinets, single sink, standing shower there. And then we're headed into bedroom number 1, kind of right off here on the entry. Nice and light and bright. You've got 3 windows inside of this room. So if you like the brightness, then this is the room for you. Plenty of room for dresser and nightstands and a full-size bed in here, as well as a nice big walk-in closet. Right off here to the left, you're probably wondering what this was, so we'll check that out. You've just got a little coat closet here. Some additional storage for you. Nice thing about 2 stories, you do get a little bit more storage than the single story stuff. All right, so check out how open and huge this living, dining, kitchen area is. Check this out. They've got 2 massive sectionals in here with a shay on either side and still plenty of room to walk right through the middle. So this is a great entertainment space if that's what you're looking for. If you've got friends over all the time or a family, this has got plenty of space. Dining area here, we've got an 8-person table, but gosh, you could easily go 12 if you needed to. Check that out. Tons of room there still. And even tons of room on that side, headed over to the sliding door. Huge kitchen, we're going with kind of the gray cabinetry here as well. Shaker style. Huge island with the sink in the middle. And we'll check this out here. You've got a little butler's pantry area right here, which actually heads into your garage. And your walk-in pantry on this side. Look at all the countertop space here. I'm just gonna go along here. Electric appliances, countertop, all the way across here. So much counter space. This area is huge. Check out the backyard. Again, not a 20,000 square foot lot on this one, but you can easily get double what is out there right now on some of these lots. Check out the upstairs here. Come on up these stairs. Decorative railing here. Carrying the hard flooring up to this nice loft space. Check that out. They've got it kind of set up as a kids gaming area or adults. Nobody said it's only for kids. Could be a homeschool room, whatever you need there. Got a nice little extra storage pantry, or sorry, linen space here for you. And we will head through the rest. Nice and big and open. Upstairs bedroom number 1, sliding door closet, single window here, and they've got a little day bed set up, so get you here so you can see that. Not massive, but it will fit a full-size bed and some dressers if you need. Head down the hallway here into upstairs guest bathroom, dual sinks, sticking with the gray cabinetry here. Some upgrades to the flooring, looks pretty nice. And your tub shower combo. as well as the toilet there. Directly across the way is kind of your comfort area. Again, storage, as we've been seeing on most of these. And the next guest bedroom here. This one's a really good size as well. Got a sports theme to this guy. Small walk-in closet to this one, but still a pro. All right, and let's go check out that primary suite, which is right around the corner here. So before we get there, we've got our laundry room here, huge laundry room, sink, upper, lower cabinet options here, 2 big windows, so nice and light and bright. And head here into the primary. Big room here, plenty of room, king bed, huge nightstands on either side. Dresser area, room for TV, if you like to have a TV in the bedroom. And great size bathroom here. Little cabinet area, as you would expect, a massive closet. Really good size. And we've got our standing shower and tub. So again, this community sticking with the tubs, which is fantastic. Toilet room there. And our dual sink vanity. Shaker style cabinets. All right, that's it for this one. Let me know what you guys think. So now that we've had a chance to walk through these homes here at Wilder at Leon Ridge by Beazer Homes in Winchester, let's come back to the office and really break this community down for you. Because here's the reality. This is one of those neighborhoods that looks good on the surface, but once you understand the lot sizes, the location, and where the area is headed, this could either be an absolute home run or a total mismatch for buyers. So in this portion of the video, I'm going to walk you through the pros and the cons, the pricing, taxes, HOA, solar, and a few things that could honestly make or break this deal for you. So by the end of this, you'll know exactly if this is the right move. So stick with me all the way to the end. Let's start off with the pros, and I'm going to start with the biggest one first, and that is the lot sizes. I teased that out at the beginning of this video, and when I say these are big, I mean compared to most new construction right now, these are massive sized lots. You're looking at anywhere from 8,000 square feet to 20,000 square foot lots. That is almost unheard of right now. Most builders today are trying to pack in as many homes as possible, but here by Beazer Homes, you actually have room to breathe. You've got room for a real backyard, a pool, entertaining space, and even RV parking. You can park an RV, you can park a boat, a trailer. If you've got toys, this is the place for you. So if you don't want to feel like your neighbor is living in your backyard, this is a completely different experience. Now let's talk about location. Yes, this is technically Winchester, California, but realistically, this feels like an extension of Menifee. You are right on the border, so you're still close to everything that Menifee has to offer, but getting a better price point because of the Winchester name on your address. And this is a big one. This entire area is being built out right now. There is new construction absolutely everywhere. So if you are thinking long-term, if I was placing a bet on appreciation, this is one of the areas I'd be looking at. And then finally on the pro side, you've got a low HOA at just $99 per month, which is an absolute steal compared to some others in the area. Now let's flip to the cons. First, there is not a ton of shopping or dining nearby right now. As I mentioned, you can hop yourself into Menifee and get there and take advantage of some of all that the shops and restaurants right off of Newport at the 215 freeway, but that's still about 10 to 15 minutes away. So you will be driving a bit. But this is exactly what happens in early stage development areas. There is a ton in the works, and over the next 12 to 24 months, you're going to see a lot of things fill in here. So short-term inconvenience for some long-term upside. Next on the cons, we're gonna touch back on the HOA for a minute, and I said it was a pro earlier because of the price, but for this HOA, you have an HOA, but no amenities. No pool, no gym, no clubhouse. You're basically just paying to make sure your neighbor doesn't park on their lawn or paint their house purple, which, maybe you think is a pro as well. Next up on the con side would be your commute. You're about 10 to 15 minutes from the 215 freeway, and with traffic, that can be a bit more of a stretch. So if you're commuting daily for work, it's just something to think about. And then last on the con side is the school system. Here you are designated for Hemet Unified Schools, so that's something to consider. For elementary school, you would have kids going to Winchester Elementary, which is rated a 5 out of 10 on greatschools.org. We use greatschools.org to grade all of the school systems for all of these videos to keep it consistent. So make sure you check that out. It ranks every school individually and gives you reviews from parents and all sorts of additional information. On the middle school side of things, you've got Rancho Viejo Middle School, which is rated a 3 out of 10 right now, and Tahquitz High School, which is a 5 out of 10. So lower school ratings compared to surrounding Menifee, Murrieta, and Temecula. So if schools are a concern, this is certainly a con for you. So now let's talk a little bit about the community and what it has to offer. Amenities. As far as amenities, I gave it away a little bit earlier. There are none inside of the community. This is not an amenities-driven neighborhood. This is a space, land, lot size type of community. So keep that in mind. You're not getting anything for your money, but you are only paying $99 per month for that. And again, that's just going to make sure that the area stays nice and maintained, and your surrounding homes keep a similar style. And I would say for the area, it's money well spent. So now let's move on to talk about taxes, and we'll talk about those numbers. The tax rate is right around 2%, which is on the higher end for the area. A quick breakdown on that: take your purchase price, multiply that by 0.02%, and then divide by 12. That is your monthly tax amount. Yes, it's higher than surrounding areas, but those dollars are going into building out the area, which supports future value and is just going to help the area develop. So in some areas, I would say if you're paying high property taxes in Temecula or Murrieta, they're pretty fully built out, and so maybe it feels like some of that money's not really going anywhere. But for an area like this that is booming as quick as it is, I certainly feel like those tax dollars are going to really good use, and you will see a ton of growth over time. So well worth it in my opinion. All right, let's get to pricing. Quick note for you here on pricing. These are base prices. They do change over time, and if you add any sort of upgrades, that will increase them. So if you buy a bigger lot, that's going to come with an upgraded price. If you add different flooring, that's going to come with a higher price. If you wait to contact us to get into one of these, those prices go up. Basically every few weeks, they release a new phase of homes. Every phase of home comes with about a $5,000 to $10,000 price increase. So keep that in mind. The longer you wait, if these are interesting to you at all, make sure that you reach out to me and my team. You can call, you can text, you can email, or schedule a one-on-one Zoom consultation. Click on the link in the description below, because again, if you wait, even if you like these, they're going to cost more in the future. So keep that in mind. So here's where things sit with pricing right now. The Lucitano floor plan is the 4-bed, 3-bath, 2,456 square foot floor plan. That is the first one we toured today. That is going for right at $700,000. Next, we've got the Morgan, which is the 4-bed, 3-bath plus the loft option. That is 2,853 square feet. That one right now is going for $729,000. And last but not least is the Palomino floor plan. That is the biggest one of all. The 4-bed, 3-bath plus loft, 3,284 square feet. Those are going right now for about $765,000. So you are getting bigger homes, bigger lots at a price point that's getting harder to find nearby. Now that we've touched on pricing, let's also touch on something that will impact your pricing as well, and that is solar. In Southern California, it is required that your new construction home comes with solar panels already on the home. So you are forced to either 1, lease those panels, or 2, buy those panels outright. Now, people ask us all the time, should I lease or should I buy? My honest opinion for you, if you can afford to bump up your monthly payment for the purchase, you should just go with that. That's going to serve you much better when it comes time to sell. I know you're probably buying this and saying this is going to be my forever home, but people move on average every 6 to 7 years, and so I think you just need to factor that in ahead of time. Plus, you could potentially get some tax credits and things like that for an all-out purchase. Your lease pricing is $83 to $122 per month. That is with no solar backup batteries. Now those batteries are very, very important right now, so I would almost say it's not even worth it to do it without a battery, because essentially right now, the way our electric company works is any energy that you generate beyond what you're using in an hour, you are selling back to the electricity company. Now, they might be buying it for, just a rough example, 10 cents per kilowatt hour, but the very next hour you use more than you've generated, and they sell that very same energy back to you at, say, 20 cents per kilowatt hour. So they are making money off of you. With a backup battery, it actually allows you to store your excess energy and then use out of the battery rather than having to exchange it constantly and getting ripped off by the electric company. So if you are going to lease these with the battery, which is the better option here, $179 to $222 with that battery. Now let's talk on purchase price. Again, if you can put this into the on top of your purchase price and just spread that out over 30 years in your mortgage payment, this is the way to do it. Or potentially we'll talk on some creative solutions here in just a minute. So purchase without battery would be $14,000 to $17,000 with no backup battery. If you're going to buy a system that does have a backup battery, that is $28,000 to $30,000. So that's a significant jump, but again, it's gonna save you from spending a couple $100s a month still in additional electricity just because the electric company is buying and selling electricity and ripping you off the entire time. And so I told you that we may have some creative solutions here for the solar. Right now, my rep over at the builder, again, I'm not the rep, I'm a real estate agent here to negotiate for you, but the rep over at the builder told me we could potentially right now, again, this could change by the time you're watching this video, but we could potentially get your solar entirely covered by the builder, plus some credit to buy down your interest rate or potentially even do some upgrades inside of the home. So if you're even thinking about this, reach out to me and my team, right? Make sure that you call, text, or email, or schedule that one-on-one Zoom consultation. The worst thing you can do is to walk into this new construction community all on your own without an agent. If you do that, you actually waive your right to representation, and you now have elected for the sales office to represent you. Guess what? The sales office actually gets incentivized to make you pay more. And then they get their paycheck signed by the builder. They've got stats and things that they've got to keep up with. But when they're negotiating against us, they actually cover our fee so you're not paying for it, and we get to help make sure that you get some of those incentives and work that price down for you. So please do not walk into this new construction community without calling me first. Either myself or a member of my team will be there within an hour to meet you if we need to, right? If we can make it work, we absolutely will be. So try to give us a little bit more notice, but we will absolutely be there to walk you through and make sure that you have a fantastic experience and get all of the best benefits for things. So let's wrap this up with who this is perfect for. This is for someone who wants space. You've got toys, you want RV parking, you want a real backyard, or maybe you're getting priced out of Murrieta or Menifee, but you want to stay close to some of those areas because of friendships and all that you've got going on. This is the community for you. At the end of the day, if you want walkability, amenities, top-rated schools, this is not it for you. But if you want space, land, room to breathe, long-term upside, this is a very strong option. And if you want help navigating this, pricing, incentives, all of it, reach out to me and my team, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good day.